Can you solve this angle question without using a protractor? Look carefully. It may look complicated, but there's actually a very simple trick that can help you solve questions like this quickly. Let's see if you can spot it. Before we solve it, here is the most important thing you need to remember about these questions. A straight line is 180 degrees. Think of 180 degrees as your angle budget. Whenever you're dealing with angles on a straight line, the total must be 180 degrees. But if the angles go completely around a point, that is what we call a full turn. And this one is equal to 360 degrees. So here is the Shammah Online Academy shortcut. If you have a half turn, it is equal to 180 degrees. But if you have a full turn, it is equal to 360 degrees. Once you know what your angle budget is, add what you know, subtract it from the budget, then you solve for the unknown. Now, let's go back to this question and apply what we just said. So look at this question. We have this straight line here. And where our unknown is on this side of it, which is 180 degrees in total, right? So if the total angle on this part of this question is 180 degrees, which is a half turn, how do we solve for x? We simply say x will be the total budget for this question, which is 180 degrees minus 40 degrees, which will give us 140 degrees. Simple and straightforward. Now let's make it a little more interesting. This time around, we have 3y degrees, 5y degrees, and y degrees. Again, first you need to find the angle budget. So let's find our angle budget. We have a straight line, and then we have a half turn. Look at it, half turn. So that means if we add up all these angles, it is supposed to give us what? 180 degrees. So we have 3y plus 5y plus y must give us 180 degrees. Here's a very useful shortcut when the angles contain the same unknown. So we have the same unknown going across each of them. You don't need to solve them one by one. Just add up their coefficients. All right, coefficient here should be 1. So we have 3 plus 5 plus 1, which gives us 9. Then you divide by the total angle budget. It is 180 degrees. So we have 180 degrees divided by 9, which gives us what? 20 degrees. So this means that our y in this question is 20 degrees. Now, let's take it one step further. We have 30 degrees, 65 degrees, and we are looking for m. At first glance, you might be tempted to use 180 degrees. But stop. Look carefully at m. This angle goes around the point. So in this question, we are dealing with a full turn, all right, not a half turn. And what is our full turn? Our full turn is what? 360 degrees. So what do we do in this kind of question? We know two angles, which is 30, then add it to the second known angle, which is 65, and that gives us 95 degrees. Then you remove this total you got from the angle budget we have. So we have 360 degrees minus 95 degrees, which gives us what? 265 degrees. Therefore, M is equal to 265 degrees. There's another important exam tip here. If your answer is greater than 180 degrees, don't automatically assume you've made a mistake. You may actually be dealing with a reflex angle, like in this case, where we have 265 degrees. Now it's your turn. You've seen the method, you've seen how to use the 180-degree budget, and you've also seen how to use the 360-degree budget. I'll be giving you 6 questions. No calculator. Remember, half turn is 180 degrees, full turn is 360 degrees. Ensure you pause the video at the end, solve all the 6 questions, and see how many you can get right. If this lesson made angles easier for you, don't forget to follow, like, share, and subscribe to the Shammah Online Academy. We bring you simple and practical maths lessons to help you learn faster and approach examination questions with confidence. See you in the next lesson.